afternoon of events and welcome to the 2025 Women's World Championships Day between Team USA and Team Norway. Pekné popoludnie, hokejoví fanúšikovia a vítajte na zápase majstrovstiev sveta žien v Paralympics 2025 medzi tímom USA a tímom Norska. The lineup for Team USA playing in blue jerseys. Goalkeeper number 40, Debbie Gravesway. Number 32, Cole Peggotty. Line 1, number 2, Katie Ledward. Number 5, Madison Eberhardt. Number 8, Erika McKee. Number 11, Chelsea Campbell. Number 36, Kaden Cogan. Line 2, number 4, Rachel Bush. Number 31, Robin Hill. Number 6, Catherine Fireman. Number 50, Leah Doyle. Number 44, Jamie Benson. Line 3, number 25, Rachel Stephan. Number 16, Monica Kubin. Number 17, Amy Bell. Number 83, Madeline Gallagher. Head coach, Rose Vizelius. The lineup for Team Norway playing in white jerseys. Goalkeeper, number 30, Stine Friedenlund. Number 1, Christina Iversen. Line 1, number 19, Maren Lohen. Number 29, Lena Schroeder. Number 8, Karen Reid. Number 24, Alexandra Larson. Number 27, Celine Halvorsen. Line 2, number 10, Solveig Skjold. Number 17, Amalie Istebol. Number 21, Sarah Fischkent. Head coach, Magnus Boyko.
Afternoon and welcome to a really warm Dolny Kubin here. We saw the sights there of the city. It's great to be here. We're here for the Dolny Kubin 2025 World Para Ice Hockey Women's Championships, and it's now day 3. And we've got 2 exciting games up today.
Yes, it is super excited to be here. My name's Freya Levy, joined as always by the legend Charlie Skinner, and we're about to take you through this game 1, USA v Norway. Both teams stacked with talent. It's very exciting, but just really quickly, take us back for a quick recap of day 2. Yeah,
yesterday, day 2, we had 2 massive games with 4 teams vying for a semi-final spot, knowing that that was their best chance to get there. Norway vs Australia. Norway proved themselves to be a dangerous side, despite being new and never competing at this level before. Lena Schroeder, I think she's got some more to give us today. I'm really excited to see that. And Australia finishing their preliminary stage, showing more active skating and a lot more great moves from Gosney. We said her name so many times, and we'll probably say a lot more when it comes to that placement game. And then that was closely followed by Great Britain versus World, and man, was that a game. It was a close, controversial game, but potentially the closest game that we'll have here in this prelim round. Team World closing out their prelim, unfortunately, with 2 losses, but they're going to meet Australia on Saturday in that placement game, and I think that they're really going to want to show who they are.
Absolutely, and today we have even more action for you. 2 games to close out these group stages, these prelim stages, before all the teams get a day to rest, and we do too, before the big dance on Saturday, the semi-finals, the knockout stages. Right now we've got USA v Norway, and then Canada facing Great Britain later this evening. As always, head to the Paralympics website to follow the live stats. Join us on YouTube, jump in the chat, let us know where you're watching from, and get ready to enjoy a stunner.
Yeah, but we've got USA versus Norway right now. This is a game I've been excited to watch as well. We've seen the USA, they showed such sportsmanship against Australia, really working on their systems, their cycling, but will they see Norway as a bit more of a threat? I think they will. We know that USA have scoring threats across all of the lines, and any player on that ice is a potential playmaker. We saw Benassi, Dodeline and Zeng with 3-point games on Tuesday against Australia. Dodeline also dominant in the face-off, 100% winning face-off. That is a scary stat there to go against if you're Team Norway. But we also did see what Norway did to Australia. This is going to be the next test for Team USA. Can they control the game like we saw them do against Australia, or is Norway going to be a bit more offensive? Speaking of Norway's offence though, we did see Lena Schroeder yesterday. And oh my word, those 3 quick goals in just 94 seconds. Incredible to watch. And we saw her sit back a lot more and become a bit of a playmaker for the other women on the team. Are we going to see Lena unleashed here to actually run riot on Team USA? I'm really excited to see that, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of Alexandra Bendixen-Larsen and also Sarah Fiskerud. Just to mention, I did speak to the coaching staff of Team Norway, and they're going aggressive. They said, no, we're not going to rest a little bit for Saturday. We are going all out. We want to show Team USA who we are and why we're here. We're really excited to get into this match. Not dressed for Team USA, we've got number 7 Rebecca Mann and 12 Chloe Kirkpatrick. USA, they've got good numbers here. They can afford they're not dressing players because they just have that many players here.
Yeah, the depth in their squad is scary stuff, and their starters today are Gabby Graves-Wake in goal, Robin Hill, Rachel Gruss, Catherine Farity, Lyra Dodelane, as you said, dominant of the face-offs, and Jamie Benassi. In out on ice for Norway, we have Steen Fredeland, Lena Schroeder, Marin Norheim, Amelie Isterbo, Sarah Fiskerud, who was the player of the game yesterday, and Solveig Skold. We are moments from puck drop here, and this is going to be exciting. I cannot wait to see the 2 goats going at it. Lena Schroeder, number 29, number 11, Kelsey DeClaudio. Not out on ice just yet, but when those 2 go head-to-head, it will be a sight to see.
Yeah, and we see Farity here taking the face-off against number 21, Fiskerud. And here we go, day 3, and the action is on.
On the puck now, we have Robin Hill, number 31. Sending it into the offensive zone for number 6, Farity. Can she get a shot on early doors? Great defence there by the one, the only, Lena Schroeder.
Yeah, I think I thought then we were about to see another early goal that we've been seeing in nearly every other game in this competition. But look at USA here, they're coming back right on the offensive.
Great defense there by Norway, but picked up again by the USA squad. There's too many white shirts in the defense though for USA. Can they see the shot? Just wide of the post. A fantastic start for them to go really confident in that offensive attack.
Yeah, it's going to be a real test here for Stine Freidenlund as well in net for Norway. She's a forward player traditionally, and she's actually, stepped up and becoming the goalie here for Team Norway, their leading goalie. And we're going to see now just how much of a goalie she really is.
She's been a veteran for this Norwegian side and for women in Europe. Oh, shot just over the bar. I think we're going to see Norway struggle a bit than they did yesterday. They had so much room to manoeuvre, so much pace and time to be able to control the puck, but they are going to be swamped by this formidable USA team. Oh, close goal there, nearly taken into the back corner.
And we're seeing Lena Schrader there. She's just all over that puck. She's trying to shut down any play the USA try to make.
And we know she's got it in the tank. She's got the endurance about her. She could skate for 45 minutes here and really smother this USA side. Doda Lane there, surrounded by Team Norway. Can she still get the shot off? Incredible effort there to stay on her blades and phenomenal stick work we're seeing. Passes off and goal for the number 11, Kelsey De Claudio. Of course it is.
Yeah, Kelsey De Claudio, what a player for Team USA. She was the first to score in that first game, and she's showing it again. She's really got that firepower there. What a great goal there. She saw the loose puck, grabbed it, and right in the goal around the Norwegian goalie there.
It's actually incredibly difficult to get that lift off the puck from a sled position. So it's such a skill we're seeing out here, and these players make it look easy. Back in for the face-off, and won by USA.
And then we see referee Philippa McKinnon there dropping the puck. She is accompanied by linespersons Anne-Sophie Boniface from France, and also Eva Molikova from Slovakia, again playing here in Dolny Kubin.
Number 8 at the face-off for Norway there is Karen Reet, who made her debut yesterday and scored on it, which is, there's no better way to do it, really.
You set the bar, that's for sure.
I was speaking to Lena about how she's in the leadership team already so early in her career, but she said she just brings such a calm, cool presence to the locker room that it was a no-brainer to put her into the leadership team, which is such an achievement when you're so new to the game.
She's calm and cool off the ice, but on the ice we see such fire from Lena Schrader. And then we have USA just exiting and re-entering the zone, but Norway now have a chance. Lena Schrader, almost 1 on 5 there as the captain, Erika McKee, gets the puck. And USA reset, they pass back to De Claudio.
A great leading pass there up the ice to their forwards, and they're looking dangerous in this back corner. .31 Hill there, just picking it up just before the blue line, keeping this momentum of their offensive pressure.
Obviously, against Australia, USA had a lot of time on the puck, but Norway aren't giving them that much time today. They are really aggressive. I'm loving this play from Norway.
You can see from their defensive shape, they're really working hard to deny that centre pass, which is such a dangerous look for the USA side. They have always got someone on that back post and got such fast stick handlers to collect it. Will that just skate over the blue line? Bringing the USA team out to reset.
Yeah, USA just struggling to keep the puck in the zone and make a play from there. They keep getting pushed out by Norway. This is really great stuff to see.
They're almost not used to this pressure as an undefeated campaign on the international stage. So it's really great to see them tested, see them having to work for it. Not quite get the cycles they're used to. Can we see a shot here? Oh, great save.
And we see Reet there from Norway just stuck in the crease a little bit. That's not going to help the goalie as they need to make saves, but that'll be a save there. And of course, if the puck's there, so is Lena Schrader.
The ever omnipresent goat of the game. Hill here with a great shot in. Deflected off the keeper. Gallagher 83 in that back left corner to collect it.
Anytime that puck crosses the crease, the goalie's going to be panicking.
What a save there from Steen Federland. And Norway are out here on the attack. Lena with the shot from Lana. Oh, just wide of the post.
And you see Lena there just making space for herself, getting herself in the right lane. She probably knew she was going to have USA jerseys surrounding her very, very quickly. So she just wanted to get that shot off, make a play happen. And this is what we love to see from Lena Schrader.
So much confidence to get the shot off, see the net, have a pop.
We've got Fauci here with the puck, closing in on the net. And Schrader just knocks her off that puck and clears it away. We've got some sticks out on the ice. There's a couple of them. And Larson there with a good hit. Well, maybe not a good hit.
And if you think it's hard to skate with 2 sticks, I tell you it is very difficult to skate with 1. Phenomenal athleticism we're seeing out here on the ice from these athletes.
Yeah, and it's going to be a team penalty, unfortunately. Yeah, Larson's not happy with that. Again, if you're new to para ice hockey, not seen this sport before, but a fan of ice hockey, we've got some extra rules. One of them is teeing. So what that means basically, you don't want to use the front radius of your sled to be making a hit on one another. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, you can see there, the contact was made with the front of the sled, which is what brings on the penalty. Yeah, you can have really bad consequences doing that. So you just want to make sure that you're hitting with the side of your sled, you're making hits with your body rather than with your sled. Team USA get a power play now. This can be really dangerous for Norway. We've got Farity here as well, taking that face off. Dudline, Benassi.
They're just waiting for that winning puck at that back post to get the shot away, and we're underway.
And you see right off the face-off, Benassi goes right to that backdoor position.
And they really skate with their heads up to make sure they know exactly where everyone is, and it takes such a skill to take your eye off the puck and skate. You see USA just settling into their cycles here. I don't think they've been under this much defensive pressure before. Definitely not in this campaign, in their campaign so far here.
There's a bit of a mistake there for USA, pushing them out of the zone. They need to come out, back out, regroup, and get back on side. A bit of back and forth there from Norway and Team USA. USA have another minute on this power play.
Oh, off Leonard's sledge, and now they have to clean out the zone. Can they get the puck back?
This is great work from Norway, just to push them out of the zone a little bit. Be that aggressive play, which I really like. And again, coaching staff told me that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, they are here to make a statement. They're not here just to make up the numbers. They want to go home with a medal. And this game is very important in that campaign. Yeah,
and it's offside there for the USA. There's 27 seconds left on Team USA's power play, but they've been caught offside. Look, again, I spoke to these Norwegian coaches. They were really, really on the aggressive about it. My question is can they be aggressive enough to match the speed of the Americans? But rather ironically, a quote I've got is, we will rather play short-handed than come up short by being too nice. Well, they haven't been nice. They're in the penalty box and they're a player down right now. But they haven't given it up so far, and I'm hoping to see that Norway know how to control this penalty kill.
And it's really strong from them. They're going to expect a lot from their athletes. You know, they've not got a squad as deep as the USA. They've not got many lines out here, and we know that they're going to have to push at full strength for 45 minutes against this dominant USA side. Just 10 seconds left here on the power play. To Claudio, dangerous as ever, and they've got numbers. Norway back to full strength with 24 Larsen out of the box. Will we see a shot go off? Shots in! Oh! Unfortunate save and off the keeper's gloves into the net. It is 2-0 here. Kelsey De Claudio with the second.
Yeah, Freedom really wasn't happy with that. She knew that should have been in the glove, but she's smiling about it at least. And that's it, I think. The pressure is on, but also they're still having a great time. But look at this, De Claudio.
Such incredible skill underneath her sled, back left to right, shifting that defence. Boom, the chip shot.
We really saw that scary trio heading down the ice towards the goal. We had McGee, we had Fischer-Raffert, and we had De Claudio scoring that goal. Yeah, we're going to go for that face-off again. We've got Gallagher on the face-off here for Team USA.
Can USA win the face-off?
Second goal for Team USA scored by number 8.
Katie Ladley on the puck.
Time 7:58.
And the stands are full once again. It is incredible, the support we are getting out here in Dolny Kubin. The locals have been incredible. It's good to see the other teams here. Team World are out here to support. They've got a day off today, here to catch the action.
And that's the thing, a lot of other tournaments you wouldn't see, teams not playing that day at the rink, they'd be back resting, but they're all itching to watch more para ice hockey. They're itching to support their friends on both of these teams. Great to see. And Lally just here back in the USA zone, but Larsen's chasing the puck. We're showing him a chance here.
What an interception! Unfortunately not to convert. Fantastic defense there by the USA.
Yeah, if Schroeder gets the puck settled on his stick there, that would have been dangerous.
Larsen there with a great clearance into the corner. Can Norway get onto the end of it? But they're in the middle of a line change. So they are on the back foot here as USA have everybody home.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen Schroeder off the ice yet. I might have missed the change, but she's still out here with Norheim battling for the puck. And of course, Schroeder's defense is chasing that puck back into their zone. USA get a change here as now. Fresh bodies out. Farity here.
Oh, what a pass up the wards.
And that was great work there. If you watched Dodeline right in front of the net in the slot, and the Team Norway players are just swarming her, Schroeder straight on her, making sure she doesn't have any opportunity in the slot there.
Great shot there. Fantastic save. Oh, great stick work there by Schroeder to take that puck away from the USA attack and dumps it into the corner. It's a foot race here for number 24 Larsen and number 4 Gruus. Oh, Larsen gets the puck. There's no one there to back her up.
Yeah, Larsen had the speed to get the puck, but she had no incapacity when she was there and under pressure. Schroeder here now supporting.
Battle on the boards. But USA are too quick, and it's Dodeline looking super dangerous as she sprints through. It's one-on-one. She has the shot. Boom! Takes her time, takes it round the keeper, moves her out of her crease, and gets the goal. It's 3-0 here, USA.
And that's the thing. Dodeline there with that incredible shot. She had the patience, she had the composure, she knew the stick was on the ice with the puck on the end of it. And, it's 2-0 now for USA. They're going to be happy with that. We see there, I think Lena, she's playing really aggressively, but she's defensive and she's all the way up the ice. De Claudio now is great, taking the face off. And look at this. Whew, that stick control, puck control is so good. that celebration even better.
And we're straight back into the action. McKee there getting sandwiched. But Claudia there to back her up. A pass out. They'll be looking to get their cycles here. Eberhard, she can have a go.
Yeah, that was a really great workflow you kind of saw from McKee there. She protected the puck and then heads up, saw her player pass. We got a penalty on the play.
Commercial break.
And this isn't good news here for Lena Schrader.
As Schroeder heads into the penalty box, it might be the only break she gets in this game, though.
Yeah, she got penalty there for charging. I'm wondering if we're going to see this. Charging might be right. She is charging all over this ice. She's been at 100%, and unfortunately, let's have a look at this.
Ooh. The referees have an incredibly tough job here. They are making split-seconds decision on the fly, and we simply would not have a game without them. And shout out the fact that we've got an all-female reffing lineup here, as we have had in the previous games, which is stunning to see.
And we have Eva Molik over there about to drop the puck for this face-off. Again, Team USA have another chance now on the power play. It's not just the fact they've got a power play, though. It's the fact that Lena Schrader is the one in the box. She's not on the ice to stop this Team USA, and I'm wondering if now they're going to be at 100%.
Yeah, they're really going to have to rely on the experience of the players out there.
And that's the thing with USA. Every single member of that team is a scoring threat for Team Norway. They have to really be careful and really be aggressive on that puck if that's the plan they want to do.
USA winning the face-off. Great bleeding pass into McKay. Can she get the shot? There's a pass in, the next one. Oh. Unlucky to not get on the end of that for Kaden Herschenrother.
And again, just another dangerous opportunity. USA knowing exactly what they were doing there.
Oh, it's wide open. Oh.
Yeah, and I think Declared there's going to be hitting herself. You know, that she didn't get that. A mistake everyone can make.
Woo, makes up for it there with a top left-in shot to make this 4-0. Yeah, they're the kind of shots that keep you up at night.
Yeah.
But luckily, she'll be able to wipe that from her memory with that. Is that her hat-trick?
Second goal, I think.
Woo. Chipped over the shoulder of the netminder. You cannot stop them. All smiles still from the Norway defence. They are loving it out here.
Yeah, we've got a 4-0 game now, and I think Norway are going to be glad to have Lena Schrader back on the ice after that, giving away that power play goal there for Team USA. We've got Fiskerud here back on the face-off dot opposite Catherine Farity, number 6 for Team USA.
And Fiskerud got a goal in the game yesterday, and the joy on her face is everything. Ended up with player of the game. Dodelaine back on the puck. Ooh, big hit there. Lena saying, absolutely not, this is my defensive zone. But Dodelaine back on the attack. She's looking for that shot. Great save there by Steen Frydenlund.
And that just shows you why you take the shots you get, right? Quite far up in the face-off dots. Taking that shot from that part of the ice, and that's what gets it done. Oh, it's Bruce. Sorry.
The lift she was able to get onto that puck, the power she had on that shot, the confidence to say, I'm having a pop, bang, in the net.
And it takes so much power to get that lift, not just off the ice, but over the keeper as well.
Here we have Lena Schroeder back on the puck, dumps it to the corner, waiting for her forwards to get out ahead of it. Katie Ladley there with the pass out of the zone. Bit too much on it.
We know Lena can play all game, but I'm really worried that Team Norway are going to have her out on the ice for the whole game. You know, you want to use her in those great circumstances you can, but you know, when you need her in the third period to make a big play, you know, you don't want her to have played every single minute. I'm sure that they're going to be running through the bench. They've got quite a small bench compared to Team USA as well, so I think Norway are going to be interested in getting her off for a bit of a rest, you know, in the second period, and making sure that they have that firepower behind her. But she's just chasing the puck forever, and I'm loving the play from Schroeder here.
Absolutely, and you have to think that the staff will be looking at those knockout games coming up. You know, we've got the semi-finals on Saturday and potentially medal games on Sunday for this side. So yeah, you kind of want to be saving some of your gunners to have fresh arms ready for the knockout stages. Allensen on the puck, and she is an incredible skater. Leading pass into the zone there.
And that just shows real experience, just playing off the ice.
Katie Ladley there. It's very skilled to dump the puck in the corner while being spun around. Can we get a shot off here? Kelsey will take it around the back. I was itching to see a Michigan then.
You might see it here. No, she's going to shoot. And no. Where's that? Is it on top of the face-offs here? De Claudia as well, ready and game.
Oh, shot on. Great save there. Norway really need to clear this out and get their forwards on the breakout to give themselves some space across this ice. Their defensive zone is so tight, which is doing a fantastic job against this USA side.
And that speed from De Claudia just to collect that puck, shoot it over the goalkeeper, and it's another goal for Team USA. And that is her hat-trick at least. If the one before wasn't, it is now.
Absolutely, a masterclass on display here by the number 11.
I mean, she's got the A there on her jersey. What a leader for this team.
And for this sport, you know, I think many here competing and many back home will look up to her as a role model. And, well, when I grow up, I want to skate like that.
And look at that, heads up, knowing where the puck is on the sticks. That's exactly what you want when you're coaching players at this level. And that's the end of the first period. We've seen such an exciting period here from the USA and Norway. I'm really interested to see how Norway responds to this now. I heard from the coach that they're going to be playing the full bench, you know, keep flowing. I didn't quite see that. I saw Lena on her for quite a long time. I wonder if they're going to hold her back for a little bit now so that she can make a real impact in that third period. But we do know that Team USA are relentless and they can keep on going and going and going. And that's why they're number one.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see them take their foot off the pedal here. And De Claudia there with 4 goals, Dodelaine and Benassi backing her up to take us to 6-0. A masterclass on display here by the USA side.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the rest of this game. We're seeing a really great Norway team, though, here. I think the 6-0 is 6-0, but look at this from Team Norway. And, of course, we've got these goals as well. Look at that from Di Claudio, right in. She knew what she was doing.
On the ice, a matter of seconds, off the line change, into the net. And here's her second. She just sends Lena to the one side, chips it over the keeper, unlucky to come off the goalie's pads there. But the skill and stick work on display is outstanding. Here we go with Benassi's goal. Just took her time, moved the keeper to one side, make sure she committed before she then took her shot.
Yeah, that's dotted line there, and what a celebration from her afterwards as well. The players are amped.
They are thriving in this environment.
There we go, some misses there for Team USA that they would have wanted. Di Claudio close a few times as well during this game.
Oh, that was so unlucky not to get on the end.
I really think we could have seen a double hat-trick from Di Claudio here.
There's certainly time.
Ah, there we go, there's another one from the assistant captain there.
Sat waiting for that opportunity. Norway really just left Kelsey wide open there.
Yeah, she was just sat there, she wasn't even moving, and they really need to clear her out of that. And look at that flip over the goalie. You almost can't be mad as a goalie at your first tournament as a goalie to see these kind of plays happening.
Oh, and an incredible one by Gruus there. I don't think anyone was expecting that one. Di Claudio in.
Again, all of these shots, the incredible lift on the puck that we don't see from other teams because of just how much strength it actually takes and skill. Look at that.
The balance to keep your sled balanced while you're finding that power and that skill.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. Go grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Enjoy yourselves.
To join the next generation of women in para-ice hockey.
Para-ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport.
Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on sleds and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before. But there's something even bigger on the horizon. In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games, we need more women from around the world to join us.
The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
That's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started.
Just a drive to be part of something amazing.
We're building a future where women's para-ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today.
We'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 para-ice hockey 하자.
and welcome back. We are about to start period 2, but let's take a look back on period 1. Boom, with the first top spin shot from Kelsey to Claudio. Here she is with her second. No fear from this side of the USA. Here goes with the second goal of the game. The unlucky deflection off the keeper's gloves.
Yeah, Friedel was so close in saving that. Oh.
Dolny on the attack, and she is such a fast-paced skater. Really took her time, really took it around the keeper, and look what it means to these players. They're out here playing at the first ever World Para Ice Hockey Women's World Championships. And yes, the USA team are undefeated, 3 goals at a Women's World Challenge, but here they are, ready to make a statement on the world stage.
Yeah, and we've got some experienced players in this Norway squad, but there's also a lot of new players in this Norway squad, and that might be the decider. Team USA, all of them are experienced here. They've all got experience of the Revelry Series with Canada as well, so they know what it's like to be competing for the top team. And look at that flick over the goalie there. De Claudio with some great shots already this game.
An incredible assist there by Erica McKee to a wide open sitting duck De Claudio.
Yeah, and that's exactly what went wrong. They just left De Claudio there sitting, waiting to score on them. Norway really need to, stop any opportunity, and especially not let players sit there ready, open.
But what a goal here from the face-off dots. An incredible shot there. Oof, and there goes her fourth, top right-hand corner for Kelsey De Claudio.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well top bins translates to our international audience, but we'd love to see where you're watching from. Let us know in the chat. I'm sure we got a lot from USA and Norway tuned in. And here we go, we've got Stine Freudenlund. Wait, yeah, probably butchered that name there, but she's so great. A smile off the ice all of the time, and look, smiles on the ice as well. Even though she's had 6 behind her so far, she's up for this.
And Team World in the building, making some noise for their fellow teammates from the World Challenges, as Norway is one of the first teams to break out with their own squad from graduating from that competition. So a lot of these players from Team World will have played alongside the Norway side for many years, and it's great to see the support all round. We've also got Australia in the building, and some of Team World sat behind us too.
Yeah, right behind us actually, and Graves Wick there, she's ready to face any shot that comes towards her, and we know that she can deal with it. So Norway's going to have to get creative and let Lena Schroeder loose with the puck. That's what we need from Norway. We know she's got firepower behind her, but what I don't want them to do is get distracted with focusing on Lena. USA know as well she's going to be the player to shut down on any offensive effort from Norway. They know if they shut down Lena, Norway, they have Larsen, but they don't have that firepower that Lena does at the moment. These players that are still developing. I was speaking to Espen last night, it was actually, and he was saying, we really do recognise, there we go, Magnus Vogel, head coach there, and the Norwegians realise that they've got the absolute talent, which is Lena. She's a Paralympian in this sport, but at the same time they've got a team of players here who are still very new and putting up such a performance in this sport, considering a lot of them are making debuts on the international stage or only have last year's experience at the World Challenge. We got some really good talent on Team Norway. I'm really excited to see how they develop, but right now the game is Team USA 6, Norway 0. Let's see if Norway can do anything to get on the board. We've got Spiskrullers here in the face-off dot. And we're going to go for that again.
One by the USA. Cleared out of the defensive zone there by Lena Schroeder. I cannot wait to see her on the breakout. We are all itching for it. USA here in that top right-hand corner. Big hit on the boards there by the 17 Norwegian Amalie Istabo, who had a phenomenal game yesterday and a really breakout performance.
Yeah, and look, Dolny knows she can come in, swoop up the puck. They're offside, but now they have a chance to regroup and enter the zone once again.
Just teasing Norway along the blue line there almost.
And look, I think some of the rest of the Norwegian team have taken some of Lena's messaging on. Let's get aggressive, let's shut down any play. And look, yet again we've got a Norwegian player right on the puck there as USA rush into the zone. Fassi collecting the puck along the boards. Fantastic. And just knocked out by Norheim. What a great move that was.
Great hit off the boards there to clear the puck and allow Norway to get back into their defensive shape. You can see Lena out there calling the shots, leading the charge, really out pressuring that puck. And Maren Norheim there with the clearance.
And Laldy's just going to race for that puck. And it's going to be icing. There we have the British ref there, Philippa McKinnon. It's great to see representation from across the world in our reffing staff. DeClodio's ready for the face-off. Going up once again, Fiskerud.
Won by USA in a dangerous position here. Well stopped there by Maren Norheim. Erica McKee here looking for that dump pass off into the corner. Kelsey DeClaudio picks it up. DeClaudio around the back of the boards. The way the USA are able to cycle this puck is exceptional. Really able to just have so much patience on their attack.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Schroeder. She tries to dump the puck out the zone, but it gets back on the USA stick. Unfortunately, there, it just comes off the ref's skate there.
Oh, the bravery to go after that one.
And it's a penalty for Team USA. It looks like a hook and call for Team USA.
The sportsmanship on display though, fist bumps all around and apologies.
Yeah, that's Madison Eberhard there.
She was one of the youngest to ever roster on this national team.
Here we go. Yeah, you can just see it there. That's what knocked Schroeder off balance there. This game is so fast. We've got great refs picking up plays like that and, making sure the rules are followed.
We almost have an easy job watching it in slow-mo on the replay to make our decisions.
Certainly we do.
Great clearance there by Dolny. Dumped into the corner there by the Norwegian goalie, Fradenlund. Dolny picks it up. Woo, shot's gone off the goalie. And Faratit there to pick it up. Dump it back to 31 Hill into the centre. Always a dangerous pass. Big hit there by Schroeder. Took the momentum out of that attacking set by the USA.
Yeah, and exactly. And this is what Norway said they wanted to do. They wanted to be aggressive, take penalties sometimes if they have to, but really make sure that USA didn't have time in that slot area. If I was coaching though, I'd say to Elena, maybe not be the one to take those penalties and for the other players to maybe make those plays, but they do have a minute left of this power play to Norway, and I'm wondering now if they can make something happen. There's a race for the puck here. It's going to get picked up by Norheim. He drops it for Schroeder. We know how dangerous she can be moving up the ice with the puck, but she dumps it. That's going to be icing. 38 seconds left on this power play for Team Norway.
in for the face-off, we have Karen Reed and Kelsey De Claudio. Norway will be looking to clear this as soon as possible. USA are always so dangerous from their set pieces.
And there we have De Claudio just checking to see where the Norwegian players were, making sure she's got that awareness around her as she focuses on the puck for this face-off.
Schroeder picking it up off the face-off. And as a coach, I would say never ever skate it in front of your keeper. But the one and only person who would get away with that with such skill is Lena Schroeder.
And look at this here. Tisha Ruffert just racing for that puck. She knew she had the time. She knew she had the pace.
Well, unlucky from Katie Ladley to not get that on the end of her stick and keep it in the zone. But they know they've got the pace about them, and now they are back to full strength with Everhard out of the penalty box. Yeah,
Team USA doing really good to kill that penalty off.
And this attack is looking dangerous. Great pass off, will it go into the middle? Shot's gone on! Oh, well saved. Into the corner by Frinderland.
Yeah, we've seen Norham here just a bit stuck on the ice. No one to pass it out to, with 3 Team USA players swarming her. And now USA have the puck once again.
Oh, big hit into the board. The way these players put their body on the line for this sport is something to see. Erica McKee here picking it up round the back of the net. Dumps it off. De Claudio taking her time. Recycle it, give himself some space. Ladley with a pass into the middle, but no one's there.
And we had a great view there of Lena Schroeder just beelining it and Ladley. And we've got Ladley here on the blue line. She's going to want to make sure that doesn't slip out of the zone, dumping it back in to the forwards to do something with it.
Oh, and the goalie's down off her sled. Can she get back up? Incredible strength from these goalies. The goalie sleds are so different to the outfielders' sleds, and they're so hard to get back up off the floor from. So it takes an enormous amount of strength underneath all that goalie padding as well.
I remember I made the foolish decision to get out in a goalie sled once. Never again.
Never again. I second that statement, having also done that. Cruz here on the puck. Pass across the ice into the neutral zone, but no one's there. Gallagher racing Larson to it.
And look at Gallagher here, under pressure from Larson and Schroeder, but she's keeping composure, she's keeping calm, she's keeping on the puck.
Quimby with a cheeky shot on goal. Well covered by the Norwegian keeper, Frinderland.
Yeah, and it can be really hard to cover that puck when it's under your sled like that as well, making sure that is protected so that the ref can blow the play down and start again with the face-off. Look at this.
And it's an incredible effort. I know the scoreboard might not show it 6-0, but this will be the fastest, strongest side Norway have ever played against. You know, they made their debut game just yesterday. So for them, this is going to be the biggest test they will ever face, is coming up against the USA. So shout out to Steen Frinderland for a phenomenal effort so far.
And here we go. Team talks. They're focused. The Dodge line. What a player. You can say it for every player on this USA team, but she's so dangerous whenever she gets the puck. You know, and even on the face-offs, like we mentioned earlier, prior to this game, she was 100% on the face-offs. What a dangerous opponent to go up against.
And she's also a Paralympian at the 2022 Beijing Winter Paralympics in Nordic skiing and biathlon, and you can see how that translates into this game with the power she can put through her skates to get up and down this ice, and the control she has of her sled is exceptional.
Yeah, Captain Priority there. Just absolute focus, leading on the ice as we just saw, and going against Fiskerud in the face-off.
Dolny on that back post. Look at the stick handling skills there.
It almost looked like she was showing off for us there.
Showboating. Cycling the puck here, waiting for that right opportunity, getting the space. Oh, pass in off the keeper's gloves, well saved there. Can Norway get this out of traffic and clear the puck? Dolny with a spin and shoot off one of the Norwegian defenders' buckets. Unlucky to not get the clearance there by Lena Schroeder. USA relentless on this attack.
We're really seeing it, is that Lena, when she's on the puck, she's got no one to support her at times, and this is what's going to become damaging for Team Norway. They've got this sharpshooter in Schroeder, but all the other teams know that, and they're going to shut her down, and she's not going to have anyone to outlet pass to.
Which is where we're seeing so much success from this USA side, with threats across the board. You can't take your eye off the puck. Pass into the centre, unlucky for Farity not to get that. Will they get the clearance? Buying himself a bit of time and space, but
there's no one racing here for the icing, so just become icing and come right back down into the Norwegian zone. And Team USA are going to make a change. This could be really dangerous for Team Norway again.
As we say, we see a big line coming out of the benches there for USA.
Actually, Norhan here on the face-off with Fiskerud. Oh, we see Fiskerud coming in for the face-off now. Yeah, that's right.
Great pass out off the face-off. Unlucky to Hill to not control the bobble on the puck there. But De Claudio there to clean it up. Take it round the back of the net. Dumps the puck off. McKee there waiting ready.
And look at this, we've just seen Hill drop that puck off of McKee, who's then going to pass it again.
Oh, shot in.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Rachel Steffen there, just a bit off the net. Look at the Claudia girl though, she's doing a really good job this game. We saw her off that face-off just then, in one hit, winning the face-off and getting it towards a Team USA player. Great work.
Oh, a shot on goal. Unfortunately, no one on that back left post. But Robin Hill, oh, big hit there. Unable to gather the puck. De Claudio, of course, the clean-up crew in. Will she get a shot off? Takes her time, passes it off. Stephanie with a shot.
Yeah, and Shield, they're really struggling on the ice to get her back up.
Oh, we've got a player down here, really struggling. Her stick has was taken out away from her, and it's really difficult to get back up. It's impossible to do it with one stick. Great sportsmanship from in the crowd here, clapping Solveig Schrød as she is back onto her blades. And what an icon she is in this game. What a leader.
That was a big hit there from Team USA player. Knocks the wind out of you sometimes as well. And to get back up and skate off the rink is what we want to see in any situation like that. You know, we talk about it as a para sport, but we also need to remember it's a contact sport, and it's a really fast contact sport as well.
Absolutely, there are no fear amongst these players. They are putting their body on the line for the flag on their shirt.
And the polar bear.
Well, of course, we could never forget.
I do love the polar bear.
He loves you. And 2 number 8s here at the puck drop. Karen Rieti wins it for Norway. Can we see some breakout play from them today? USA are smothering them in the attack. Gallagher with the puck takes it round the back. Woo.
And again, speculating in the first period where we'd see less of Schroeder. Nope, she's still out on the ice. We've got Halversrud. We haven't seen much of her during this game, and she's quite new to the spot, I believe. But she's doing a great job. hand pass there. Yeah, we're just going to reset here for timeout. Again, USA straight to their bench, talking to their coach. We don't see that from Norway, though. They're on the ice. Lena is, we can see her in front of her nodding, but look at this Team USA here getting instruction here from assistant coach Hannah DeLong.
And it just shows what makes this US side so elite. They are currently 6-0 up, but there is always things you can work on. There's always things they can improve. And they will be playing the long game here ahead of those finals come Sunday afternoon.
Should mention as well, it was a commercial break rather than a timeout for USA. And there we go, yet again, ready for the face-off. Gallagher there against Riggs.
Gallagher, who plays her hockey out with the Space Coast Blast. What a cool team name. I bet their kit looks really cool.
If it doesn't, they should fire whoever made it.
Yeah. I am not volunteering to design it.
Gallagher again chasing the puck.
And here we go, Norway on the attack finally.
Chance.
We've got Larson up, looking super dangerous. Swamped and well picked up by the number 5 there for the USA.
This is what I really want to see from Norway. I want to see them using Larson as dangerously as they've been using Lena Schrader. We really want to see more from the different players on Norway, but we've got an offside call, which is going to calm the play down. The USA get to reset with reinforcements on the ice for Team Norway, but Schrader's not going anywhere. Right there. Yeah, we see her quite a lot. Fiskudud as well on the face-off dot.
And what a game she had yesterday. Great to see the number 10 for Norway back out on the ice.
Fiskudud versus Farity, who will get the puck.
Dolny straight in there, but Lena saying no thank you, clears the puck with a beautiful pass off the boards. Cruz here with a great leading pass, and this is looking dangerous on that right side, but Lena is just too fast for that USA breakout team.
Yeah, Lena did a great job there picking up the puck and weaving between the USA players.
She is everywhere.
Hill chasing this puck now. She's going to collect it, they're going to regroup and start cycling the puck yet again.
Dolny with the puck and looking at a clear lane in front of her. Maren Norheim doing a fantastic job of sending her wide of that centre slot. So much on that pass from the number 6, Farity there.
We've seen a scoreless period so far. Let's see if Lena Schrader can make something happen, or she's just going to clear the zone, give it back to USA, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not seeing her chase after those leading passes, and I don't know if that's because she's trying to save some energy ahead of the knockout stages or for the third period, or she's hoping for her team to get on the end of it, and there's a bit of a miscommunication and them not getting on the end of that.
I think the thing we forget sometimes is Lena's actually a defensive player. She plays in defence, but we see her all over the rink here. I nearly said pitch then.
Hey, it's spreading. 17 Alan Zeng on the puck, but cleared by Maren Norheim. Katie Ladley will take this back in neutral.
And although we're seeing Schroeder skate around the ice, we are seeing her be quite clever with where she's placing herself, often in between the passes of Team USA.
Yeah, using her experience not to exert too much energy out here. We know she's going to have to play big minutes, and really using her vision to to not overskate it and not over-chase the puck. Monica Quimby unable to keep hold of the puck there in the offensive zone, and USA will have to clear out. Unfortunately, no one with Larson there to collect the puck off that. And USA will dump it into the corner.
Yeah, Madeline Gallagher there just dumping the puck into the zone to get a change for the team. Got Lally here with the puck, putting it into the middle. No one there to receive it.
Oh, chip shot into the middle. Unfortunately, no one out there.
And here we've got Larson skating up, ready for Schroeder to collect the puck. Ooh. She's making herself available in the neutral zone.
Great leading pass in there. But it is 2-on-5. Oh! It's fantastic to see Gabby Greaves-Wake.
Yeah, this is what we need from Larson. We need to see her stepping up and making herself available for those dangerous plays from Lena. It's great to see Norway, though, finally making some offensive efforts. Greaves-Wake finally seeing some pucks in this competition. We're loving to see it.
With a really cool custom helmet there as well. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
That's
helmet.
shiny. Great effort from Larson, and we hope to see more from that. And there's the two players we mentioned earlier, Mann and Chloe Kirkpatrick sitting out, and of course, service dog Sully. We can't not mention him.
Well, I'm glad we got Sully Cam at least.
Finally. Karen Rite and Kelsey DeClaudio there at the face-off, cleared out by number 4, Grues.
And we're seeing USA come straight back up the ice. DeClaudio has McKee. McKee has the puck.
Oh. Unlucky to just push that a bit too far in front of her to get the connection on her stick. But they know they've got time and they know they've got space. Oh, little shot there. Well covered though by Steen.
Yeah, she had it covered. Let's look at this though. Sometimes there, you can make a shot from behind the net and it just bouncing off the back of the goalie. Sometimes the goalie doesn't know what happens. Sometimes it's worth making that shot, especially if you're under pressure like that.
And they knew they had the speed to get on a deflection, but it was well stopped to take the wind out of it and cover it up. Send them to the face-off. And the goal scorer from yesterday, Karen Rite, on her debut at the face-off. The Claudio looking dangerous. Will she get a shot off? Passes it to McKay. Went to pass it across the net to Gallagher, but didn't quite get it under the sled of Steen Frindeland. Katie Lagley here. And that is the end of this second period. A goalless period for the USA side and the Norwegian side as we sit 6-0 USA.
I'm really surprised to see a goalless period. I have to be honest, especially after seeing this. Oh, we've got more dog cams.
Yeah.
Production, give us more of this, please. We have it. Sully, make an appearance, please. But look, we have the hockey as well. You know, this is so good from Norway. I'd like to see more plays from Larson. You know, right as well. She's making some really, she made some really good plays in yesterday's game. Let's see some more of that. But USA on the board with 6 goals from the first period. We'd like to see more action in the third. I'm sure there will be.
Absolutely, yeah. You can see that they put so much more energy into their defensive structure. Lena wasn't quite going end to end. She was staying back, controlling the tempo. Here we got the highlights from that second period and plenty of action for the Norwegian keeper, Steen Frindeland. But she is doing a phenomenal job against the unbeaten side, USA. Dodelane here with outrageous stick work. But again, a fantastic save there by Steen Frindeland. And as the puck got tied up here in the middle, it is all about heads-up hockey and communication to make sure they can get that clearance. Unfortunate for Larson to not capitalise on Gallagher's mistake there. That could have been a very dangerous opportunity for the Norwegians. And as you said, we hope to see more from her in this third and final period.
Yeah. We'll be taking a short break, 10 minutes, and we'll be back with the third period of this game. See you in a bit.
We need you to join the next generation of women in para ice hockey.
Para ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport.
Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on sleds and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before. But there's something even bigger on the horizon. In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games,
We need more women from around the world to join us.
The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
that's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started.
Just a drive to be part of something amazing.
We're building a future where women's para ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today.
We'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 para ice hockey 하자.
Yeah, welcome back here. We're ready for a third period here, but let's look at some highlights.
What a fantastic fast-paced first 2 periods we've had here, and a real standout performance from Norway, considering they are up against the undefeated, the very experienced USA side. This will be the fastest paced game they would have ever played, and Steen, brand new in goal, doing an incredible job.
Yeah, a really standout job at times from Friedland there. I think Norway have been really dealing well with this USA offence. Defensively, they've been doing a great job, but like I said, I'd love to see more from Norway further up the ice towards the USA net, and we had a chance there. Look at this.
Yeah, Larsson is such a strong skater for this side. It'd be great to see her get on the end of some of those leading passes out of the defensive zone by Lena Schroeder. But also they need to be backed up by some of those other forwards in the Norwegian side. Sometimes they're getting great positioning and great passes out, but not quite getting the connection from their other teammates to be on the end of it. USA, of course, putting on a clinical performance as ever, with the Claudio 4 goals to her name, playing out of the Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins. And here we see them take back to the ice. Dodelane showing off her stick handling skills in those first 2 periods too. And Magnus Vogel, what would you be saying to your side if you was Magnus?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they were coming in. They wanted to be offensive. They wanted to shut down any opportunity for USA to be in the slot, even if that meant getting a penalty or two. I'm really excited to see if we see anything more from Larsson in particular. We know she's a really good player, and I want to see her, really aggressively pushing up with Lena. Norway have got a lot of new players, and we know this, and we know that they're just developing and they're starting as a team. They've got 2 dangerous players there, and I really want to see Larsson pushing up and being that second to Lena Schroeder further up the ice. I think Gabby Groves-Wake will be getting a bit cold sat there. She had a bit of action, unfortunately for her, from her own teammates a little bit in that second period. And we're just seeing the teams now get ready for this third period. And here we go, we've got Sully, Rebecca Mann here. We see, both Rebecca Mann and Chloe Kirkpatrick not dressed here. They're just resting their players. USA can afford to do that. They've got the extra roster. There's only a certain number of spaces you can dress for a game. They have the opportunity to rest players for those big games, and they've got big games coming up. We know both of these teams have already made it to the semi-finals as well. So that'll be playing on their mind now. Right now, they're playing for the top spot of the group. But yeah, that's going to be in their mind as well. Come Saturday, they're going to be playing in the semi-final. Both of these teams, they're going to be playing for medals on Sunday. We know this already. It just depends what colour medal it'll be.
And both wanting to take that later game on Sunday for the gold medal game. USA hope to retain and get the first ever Women's World Para Ice Hockey Championship medal. And Norway wanting to really make a statement with a world ranking and a medal immediately in their very short career so far as a nation in the female game.
As always, we're reading your comments, we're looking at the chat. There's some great conversations happening about para ice hockey around the world, and we love hearing from you. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always good to see you in chat. But I hope you're ready for third period hockey here. We're starting off USA 6, Norway 0. We had a goalless period last period, and I'm looking forward to seeing whether that will stay the same or if we're going to see more pucks in the back of nets.
Norway have really got that second round firepower with Isterbo and Maren Norheim, and so it'd be great to see all 4 of them come into the attack a bit more and just really make use of the speed and experience they've got in their side. The USA just dominant on the defence and just shutting down any sign of momentum from this Norwegian side, and this next 15 minutes will be crucial.
Yeah, this is going to be one big 15 minutes, I think, even for Norway's final preparations as they head into semi-finals. Here we go, Katrin Frauti here on the face-off against Fiskerlund. And look, Team USA in the house. They've got a rest day today ahead of their placement game now on Saturday, but they're here. They're ready to see the action on the ice.
and to hopefully take some tips. You know, they are a brand new country in the sport, and they are watching one of the longest standing, most experienced sides in the sport. So hopefully they'll be sponges watching this game and be soaking up all the information and tactics and tips they can get. Istabo on the puck there in the defensive zone, hoping to clear it out. Farity just on the end of that, didn't quite cross the blue line, sends it down into the corner. And Dodelaine, so dangerous with the puck at her stick. Shoots on net, and it's in! Deflected off the keeper. Dodelaine with her second of the game, take this to 7-0.
Yeah, the crowd loving the action as well. There's support for all of the teams here, and whether that's from locals or from people who've travelled to see the first ever Women's World Championship. USA putting on some show, but Dodelaine, look at that shot. Just around the neck, using both sticks, skill there, and it goes, just bobbles underneath the goalie sled, unfortunately for Fridlin there, but Dodelaine there with another goal, and she's happy about that.
De Claudio winning the face-off there, out to the number 2, Katie Ladley, back to De Claudio, and here she goes on the offensive attack. Will she see a shot off? Passes it off to teammate. Oh, did that sneak in?
That was a great little goal there. I'm not sure De Claudio knew what happened.
I'm not sure I knew what happened there. That snuck in the corner there. Let's wait for the replay here, and is that De Claudio's 5th?
Here we go, we've got replay here. De Claudio passes.
Kirschenrother.
Oh, wow.
That was jammy.
I think that was a look of shock from De Claudio's face. Wow, look at this backhand.
Boom. Loves it. She saw Lena get a hat-trick yesterday and said, hold my beer, I will get 5. Back underway here, USA. Chasing down the puck off that face-off, Katie Ladley, what a strong skater she is, and what a fantastic clean-up crew she has been for this USA side.
And we said, would it be a scoreless period? It wasn't a scoreless 2 minutes, that's for sure.
They must be listening to us on the bench. Eberhard here with the puck through neutral zone, has a cheeky shot just wide of net. Gallagher will be there to collect it off the boards. Eberhard here, will she take a shot? She's straight on goal, just over the bar.
Yeah, I think that might have been De Claudio's 5th.
Great job by the defense there to protect that puck, but there's a scramble for it.
And you saw there, Schroeder, she saw the situation, she came right in to make sure that Monica Quimby didn't have an opportunity to poke that puck home. The refs are now actually having a conversation to see whether or not that did go in or not. This is interesting. Are we about to see a goal awarded? Oh, I think we've got a penalty shot. Wow. Team USA, this is a moment to get another on the board, and I wonder who. Let's have a look at this.
Well saved there.
I'm wondering if it is from Elena Schroeder coming in afterwards.
Can't see there as they're all tied up.
Interesting, and it looks like we've got Catherine Farity here.
For the first penalty at the first ever Women's World Championships. Here she goes, takes the puck from centre ice, one-on-one with the keeper. This is your worst nightmare as a netminder. Woo! Bread and butter hockey under her sled, shifts the keeper one way, back underneath to her strong hand, And a goal off her right stick there. Back to the bench. Smiles and celebrations all round as we take this game to 8-0.
Yeah, and look at the way Francie just has complete control the whole time on both of those sticks. Can slide it straight right under Fridland. Sled and stick there in the glove.
So difficult to stop. She found the smallest gap there between the sled and the goalie's blocker.
And that's the thing, USA, they can strike so fast and so powerfully. And I think that's a part of where you are a forward and you've migrated to becoming a netminder. That's where you're really going to panic, because you're not, if you've not been a netminder for that long, these are the things that you know you're not going to be as good at. And unfortunately for Freeland, and she's learned that lesson, but I'm sure that spirits aren't dampened. We are getting some really good hockey though.
And Norway breaking into that neutral zone. Maren Norheim just collecting that USA pass across the ice. Just missed it as Bruce picks it up and heads on the attack. A great leading pass in to Farity. Can she get a second?
And here we go. I think this is where we're seeing USA, using their side. Oh!
Another goal from super far out. She doesn't want to make it easy. She says, you guys score at the front of the net. I'll take it from up the blue line. That's 2 for Bruce from far out.
Yeah, we're seeing really good hockey from Bruce and some really great shots. She's becoming really dangerous in that section of the ice there.
Yeah, Norway really need to get a player on her there to shut down that space she's able to have. She looks up, she sees a gap, and she has a pop. We love the confidence on it and the power she needs on that shot to get so successful past the keeper there is phenomenal. USA back on the attack here. It is now 10-0. Fantastic save by Steve Frindeland there.
In the glove. And this is the thing, I think there's going to be expectations from Norway of what they can do and what they can achieve. They would have wanted to come out really aggressive this game and play as much as they can with USA. But I think they also knew that USA are just the powerhouse of the sport. The number one for a reason, we keep saying it.
For sure, but they are absolutely not backing down. You can see them with their strongest lineup out there. They are fighting till the final whistle here. Oh, big hit there by Larson on the number 5 for USA, Eberhard. It's getting really physical out there. Great clearance there by Norheim. Larson, can she get on the end of it? Gallagher just too fast for her. We'll clean that up round the back of the boards.
And look at that, Larson really aggressive now. She's got the puck. Grace Wake is on the floor.
Can they tap it in? Just wide of the post. And we've got a tangle here in the crease.
Yeah, I hope everyone is okay there. The helmets are off, the gloves are out.
I'd like to see her go to the bench. If in doubt, sit them out. It's really dangerous there with her helmet off, because then Larson came in.
Yeah, look at that.
Skates up. Yeah, she should be sub, really. We should see Hope Miguelki come out onto the bench there. It is... You only get one brain, folks.
Yeah, it's good to see her up. Looks like USA currently don't have plans to bring on... Oh, yeah, I think the best thing is going to happen here. I think that they're bringing off Graves Wake, and I think we're going to see Hope McGalkey in para hockey get a little bit of extra time if you need to make a goalie change. I'm really excited to see Hope McGalkey in this situation though, as well. I think she's, again, she's made it to this USA squad after graduating from Team World, but she is a great goalie and she is on this team for a reason. I'm really glad that Gabby Graves Wake is actually coming off the ice here. We love seeing her masterclass year on year in goal, but it's really important with something like that she does come off and get assessed. And we have Hope McGalkey, number 33 for USA.
She actually found the sport, she's a hockey photographer, and then she met some of the players at the rink and found para ice hockey through that. So it's fantastic to see her out on this world stage, like you say, graduating through that world team. And yeah, of course they'll leave a bit more time to get into a goalie sled. It is way harder to get into a goalie sled than it is a player's sled. So many more straps to really knuckle you down. The best players will have the greatest connection with their sled. That's outfielders and goalkeepers. And the best way to be as connected as possible with your sled is all in the strapping on your sled.
And look here, we've got score by period here. We're only less than 4 minutes into this third period and we've seen 4 goals. Do you think Norway is starting to run out of steam a little bit? And, Lena Schrader, she can only be on the ice for so long. To play the whole game must take a real toll on her.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of stamina in the bodies of these Norwegian players out here for 45 minutes, skating their hearts out for the polar bears at the front of their chest.
And here we go, Hope McGalkey is coming out onto the ice. We know that this isn't the situation that she would have wanted to come out on the ice on, but she's going to relish this opportunity as well in goal for USA.
And the right decision by the backroom staff there on the USA bench. De Claudio and Karen Reitz here for the face-off. Larson and Hill poised for it there at the edge of the dots.
I'd love to see something from Norway here right now. Larson circling, trying to, with Reitz battles to get the puck from underneath her sled without any sticks.
De Claudio sweeps it up, clears it out of the zone, and they are looking dangerous on the tack here. Hirschenrother, will she get the shot off? Takes her time, cycles it back round.
And we know USA take these opportunities to cycle the puck, really get control of where the puck's going. But it's harder to do that when you've got Lena Schrader circling after you and barreling towards you.
Yes, having defended against that, it's not what you want to see. McKay there, dumps it into the corner, but will be picked up by Mara Norheim there, fighting for the puck. Won by McKee, pushes it out. Robin Hill there with all the patience in the world. Sends it round the boards for McKee to pick up. They got De Claudio ready to cycle. But no one in the middle waiting for that pass, as they will just burn some time off the clock here, sitting comfortably with a 10-0 lead.
And look at that handoff seamlessly between the Team USA players to Captain Erica McKee, who then passes it to Hill. We're going to see a penalty here, it looks like, on Norway, on Lena Schrader teeing.
She is not happy with that call. But it is so difficult as a referee. You've got to make some split-second decisions, and I think when we see on the replay, it'll be the correct decision. As a player, it's always easy to be like, "What? Not me, sir. I didn't touch her."
As a player, every call against you is the wrong call. And look at that face. She is not happy. This is the second time she's sat out, being penalised.
But we'll probably be grateful of the break here, the stamina on her.
And look at that thumbs up from a coach, Rose there. Rose Miswich from, head coach of Team USA. Her team are doing such a great job this tournament.
It's such a professional setup in the USA bench there, and it's really something all these teams can aspire to. USA Para Hockey have been under the USA Hockey umbrella since 2018, and we absolutely love to see the backing there from the national governing bodies supporting not just para sports but female para sports. So if you're sat at home and your country or your local community has not got a team, get involved. Jump on the World Para Ice Hockey website, and if you've not got one, start one.
And that's the great thing, a lot of domestic leagues, they actually allow for able-bodied athletes to compete to make up those numbers, right? So if your local rink doesn't have a para team, just start one. It's as simple as that, and there'll be people around you, whether in the same country as you or neighbouring countries, who will want to help you start those programs and those clubs.
See what USA can do here on the power play. Norway will be missing the firepower of Lena Schroeder as she sits in the box for teeing. Larsen collects it up. We're really going to need those support players on Norway to step up their game. Oh, that back door's wide open. Steen Frunderlind covered it just in time. Dodelane dumps the puck off, and here we see the USA cycling, waiting for that opportunity. No one with her. She protects the puck, buys herself some time. Off the boards to Eberhard. It's great to see the pressure that Norway are putting on the puck. Considering they're a player down, they're not just sitting in a solid formation. They are really being brave, going out, chasing that puck, and really taking some risks here out on the ice.
Yeah, Norway doing a great job. I think they're making up for the fact Schroeder isn't on the ice, and they're maybe saying, okay, our captain isn't on the ice and we know the plays she makes, let's do it while she's sitting out. There's 30 seconds left for Norway to kill. Looks like a holding penalty. Those are two players for Norway you don't want to see off the ice. Norway in a troubling situation right now with both Lena Schroeder off and Ben Dixon-Larsen there as well. We'll see right now. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the master of the dark arts there, but ref Philippa McKay sees all. You can see her just get her arm in the front of her sled there. A little bit cheeky, trying to hold her back from rustling for that puck. But Norway down to just 3 players out on the ice now against the best in the world. Robin Hill here on the puck, who plays her hockey with the Gaylord Wolfpack. Sends the puck down the ice. Maren Norheim there to collect it.
And that's exactly what, I said at the top of the broadcast. From the coaching staff, they said, we'll rather play short-handed than come up short by being too nice. Unfortunately, they are quite short-handed right now. It's a 5-on-3 for another 4 seconds. Then they'll get their captain back. But Team USA still have player advantage for 1 minute 38 seconds.
Yeah, I wonder if the players are testing how short-handed they wanted them to be. This is looking dangerous as Monica Quimby shoots on goal. Well, after a big hit, well saved by Steen Frunderlund, and she will cover that puck just in time for Lena Schroeder to come out of the penalty box.
I love that dynamite from Schroeder. As the door opened from the penalty box, she was straight on those Team USA players.
Gallagher at the face-off with Karen Reed, who scored her first ever goal yesterday. Alain Zeng here looking dangerous at the top. Will she go off? Under the sled, off the left hand, down to Gallagher.
And again, this is this great pressure from Norway that we've seen. Norheim there, really pressuring.
Taking risks to kind of come out of that defensive box to really pressure the puck. Miscommunication there as it comes out of the zone. Eberhard will pick it up, send it into the corner.
And this is the thing about pressuring the other team. It's not about necessarily getting the puck off them, but it's forcing them to make those mistakes as well.
Oh, unlucky from Lena Schroeder there to not get the connection on her stick on the puck to get a big clearance. But there's got to be fatigue setting in now. She is superhuman, but she is human. She has been out on the ice non-stop today. Ooh, nice little hello there on the boards.
Yeah, Lena Schroeder is going to finish this game with a 41-minute time on ice.
only for penalty. Maybe she did it on purpose. Maybe she said, I could just do with a little bit of a breather, really.
Tactical break there.
Tactical teeing. Kelsey De Claudio on the puck. Met, of course, by Lena Schrader. And Norway back to full strength with Alexandra Larsson back on the ice. But this is looking dangerous. USA taking their time here. Cycle that puck. They've got players in the middle. Will we see that pass across? Gallagher passes. And covered there eventually by Steen Frindeland.
Yeah, I'm not sure Steen thought there that Captain Schrader was going to take the puck off, maybe score a wonder goal further up the ice, but probably shut down by USA if she attempted that. So they'll go for the face-off.
And the lactic acid building in these players' shoulders now must be outrageous. The fitness and the endurance of these players to skate for such long shifts, and no longer obviously than Lena Schroeder's shift. As the players head back in to chat about it, Coach Rose Mizowicz looks very pleased with their team's efforts. But as we were saying, such a professional setup. I'm sure they'll go back to the sheds tonight and have things to work on, tape to clip up, small errors to fix ahead of those knockout games Saturday and medal games Sunday.
And I think that's the closest to the bench that Lena's been all game.
Didn't even want to take water. What a human.
Again, head coach Magnus Bogle there plays for the national Norway team as well. This is his first step into coaching, and he's doing a great job of it. Of course, supported by team manager Espen Hegde, who himself has got plenty of experience as a coach at women's events as well. He was coach for Team World there for 2 years.
Yeah, 22 and 23. Stepping out in 24, probably to be event organiser. We had a fantastic event in skiing in Norway. Was it October last year, I think? Here we go, Dodelaine on the puck. Formidable as ever. Incredible stick handling skills. You can tell the work that these players are putting in behind the scenes to get to this level and to be the best that they can be. Oh, dangerous pass into the middle. Thankfully, the Norwegian defence there to clean it up. Katie Ludley met by Larsson on the boards. Chip pass into the corner.
And look, wherever in the zone, USA have a body there, ready to pass to another USA body. And it's just relentless for Team Norway.
You can see the connection amongst these players and how well drilled they are. Into the corner for Dodelaine to take round the back of the net. Will she get a cheeky backdoor? Off the boards. Waiting for someone to cycle. Miscommunication, no one there. Oh, big hit in the corner there. Not only does Lena need to have the stamina to have skated for this long, but she has took some big hits and given some too. There's going to be some sore bodies in the Norwegian locker room in the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, but they've got a day to recover at least.
just the one. Don't get greedy now.
We've got no competition tomorrow. All teams are receiving a rest day before the knockout games begin, and I'm so excited for that.
Yes, make sure you join us Saturday. We've got 12:30, the placing game 5th and 6th, and semi-finals 4 p.m. and 7:30. Unlucky there by Larsson to not get the puck on that challenge. She was 2-on-1 and a stick down.
And I love the hustle from Larsson to be aggressive as Schroeder has been. The captain is really leading by example, and we're seeing these players also match that pace now. Just one of those big hits. And another.
Shoulder to shoulder. Fighting for their country regardless of the scoreboard. They're here to make a statement and say Norway are on this map for World Para Ice Hockey, and they are here to stay.
And something that people at home might not appreciate, you watch hockey, you see hits against the plexi sometimes. The plexi wobbles. The boards, however, they don't wobble as much, and they can hurt big time. That's why there's extra, precautions taken around boarding and that kind of thing. But we've not seen a boarding penalty, and I hope we don't. because that's terrible.
USA taking their time here to set up round the back of the board. Monica Quimby there with a backhand pass. Is there anyone going to get on the end of it? Cycling the puck back round. A great clearance. But I don't think Norway are going to beat the USA back to that puck. And they're not really sending anyone on those leading passes. Schroeder collects it, sends it off the boards. A beautiful pass into the offensive zone. Estebo chasing after it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Not quite
icing.
enough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there just wasn't again, like we're saying, there just wasn't a Norwegian player to chase up ice and get that fist. And unfortunately, that has worked against them again.
But in their coaching team with Magnus Bogle and Espen Hegde, they've got a very
Here we go, that's that USA sign.
They put a lot of importance on that video analysis. I'm sure they'll be going back tonight, clipping it up and working on it ahead of that semi-final clash Saturday. Puck drop here, De Claudio v Karanlite. Clearance there, out of the defensive zone. Buy themselves some time, get back into their shape. 2 minutes left here of this third period and of the game.
I don't like to think we're putting too much pressure on Norway, but we need to remember, this is their debut event. We've not seen on Team Norway before. And for a debut event to be putting up this kind of performance where USA are having to work a little bit more than they maybe had to with Australia, it really shows just what a base they've got and a foundation they've got as well.
For sure, you can see how much work has gone on behind the scenes with these players. USA winning the face-off, passing it across. Katie Ladley. Pass off to Erica McKee. Dumps it off to Kelsey DeCluyo. And Erica McKee will skate it round the back of the net. Great job there by Lena Schroeder to take the puck off Eberhard, but USA clean it up with wasn't able to get a full clearance on that pass. As USA just cycle the puck here, try and burn some time off this clock. I don't think they're looking for another score. I think they're trying to find their right shapes and have some patience with their offense. Or they know that this will be important come the finals and semi-finals at the weekend. So it's really about those games within the games. What 1%ers can they tighten up before the knockout stages? USA have got control of all the tempo here, and there's just 25 seconds left of this third and final period. Will we see one more shot on goal? It's Erica McKee, captain of the side, takes it around the back, passes off to Herschenrother. Oh, miscommunication there with the dump pass. Lennart is able to clear it, but Erica McKee collects it before it crosses the blue line, keeping the momentum in USA's favour. And that is the end of the third period, a 10-0 win for the USA side. Charlie, talk us through that game.
Yeah, I mean, we were excited for this game, and I think Norway proved us why to be excited. There's such an exciting future coming out of Norway, but we knew USA were just going to be unstoppable, and especially as we just saw De Claudio there. But how great to see Homegalki come back out, Lara Dudline there. What a player in this sport. I mean, you can say that again for every single player on this team, and we'll probably repeat that as we go into the knockouts going forward. But what a great game from these two sides. USA, clinical, cycling the puck, and really showing us that skill, whereas Norway showing us glimpses of just what damage they could maybe do in the future. I'm really excited to see Larson develop as a player as well. Again, she's quite a new player to the sport, played it a couple of years, I believe. But, you know, alongside Schrader, I think in the future they could be a really dangerous duo.
You can almost picture that firepower of Mara Norheim, Larson and Schrader coming into that attacking zone, and as a defender I'd be terrified of that, but just not quite organised enough there on the offensive attack yet. But we know it's coming. This is their first ever competition, as you said, as the teams line up here for player of the game.
And this is it, right? We've got Norway. We know they're going to be competing for a medal, you know, going forward in these semi-finals as well. You know, on Sunday, they will, regardless of what kind of medal, they will be competing for a medal at their first ever event. That's really impressive from Team Norway, and I'm really am excited to see more. But obviously, USA just dominant, and they keep improving. And we've got player of the game here, number 19.
Maren Norheim taking the player of the match there, and an incredible leader in this side. You know, she's been playing this game for an awful long time, and really showing that experience out there on the ice, being a real leader for these young women and her team, but also the community across the globe.
Yeah, well-deserved player of the game there. We saw her a lot making important defensive maneuvers as well.
The best player of Team USA is player number 11, Kelsey.
Yeah, and of course, the player of the game for USA, Kelsey Victorio.
With 5 or 6 goals to her name
I'm not
in
quite
this
sure
game.
officially, but wow,
She's
what a...
scored 50% of the USA's goal tally here tonight, and what a player. She is one of the greatest of all time. What an incredible role model and a great leader in not just the USA side, but across the globe for young women and para ice hockey players worldwide. Plays her hockey out of Pittsburgh with the mighty Penguins, and I think she'll be over the moon with that. Look at those two incredible leaders of the game and fantastic role models.
And we're going to hear, not for the last time, I presume.
Commentator's curse. Goodness me.
I'm so sorry, Team USA, if this is the last time we hear it. But we're going to be hearing shortly the national anthem of the USA. And, you know, the USA, they play for this. This is what they play for. Every single game, they want to make sure they're hearing this at the end of it. We're going to take a short break and then we'll be back. There we have it. The red, white and blue, victorious once again on the rink. Really special again. These players, this is what they've been playing for some for decades. They've been playing for the chance to hear their national anthem at World Championships. And here, again, this doesn't give you a good look because they're playing in two different groups, but USA, top of the group, as well as Norway coming second in that group. Later on, we're going to see the decider of the Group B between Great Britain and USA, and you know that's going to be a great game again. We saw Great Britain play last night. It's play last night, and they'll be taking on Canada later on, and it's going to be a really, really exciting game.
Yeah, GB have never beaten Canada, but we said yesterday they've never beaten Team World, so anything can happen. Make sure you join us at 7:30, same time, same place. Look at these goal scorers. De Claudio, Dolderlane, De Claudio, Benassi, De Claudio, Dolderlane, De Claudio, Farity and Gruus. Relentless 10-0 from the USA side. And as we look through some of these highlights, you can see they are unstoppable. De Claudio straight off the bench in a line change, puts the puck in the top corner there.
And every single time she makes it look so easy. It makes me wonder how many conversations would happen prior to this tournament saying, don't let De Claudio get that Michigan on us.
Yes, protecting that back post as much as possible. And as the celebrations continue on ice, we look through these goals. Ooh, the chip shot that went over Dolderlane with the exceptional stick handling skills. Look at this. Boom. Takes it on the right, underneath the sled, throws the keeper off her balance. Gets it in the back of the net.
What composure there from Dolderlane. She celebrated hard, and it means so much to these women.
McKee with the pass to the sitting, I was going to say sitting duck, but I suppose sitting mighty penguin. Kelsey De Claudio in the centre there. Boom, chip shot into the top left corner. Stunning. Just an absolute masterclass on display here by the USA team. Passing out Gruus with the long shot. No one was expecting. Top right-hand corner. And she said that was not a fluke, and did it again later in the game too. Look how far out that is. Norway just heads not on a swivel there. Not expecting that shot at all. De Claudio then again with a cheeky left-hander. Love to see it. She makes it look so easy. She's so cool, calm and composed. And when I grow up, I want to skate like that. She's probably younger than me, actually. She's probably a lot younger than me. That's devastating. Dolderlane here again with the incredible stick handling. Off the right into the corner there. She was knocked off balance here as well, which takes so much skill. Can you see there? Boom. Knocked off balance, still able to get the shot away. So much control in her sled.
And yeah, that's what makes USA so dangerous. Look at that. Ooh. The pass to Hirschenhofer back to De Claudio. I think she was shocked herself, not realising, did I just score that? Wow. And like I say, USA, every single member of that team is dangerous. Whereas for Norway right now, they know if they shut down Lena Schroeder on any kind of offensive attempt, they've pretty much got the team, sorted. And that's what I'm excited to see, is that these teams develop into more dangerous teams, right?
Absolutely, they know that they've got it in the locker room. It's about confidence, and it's about air miles out on the ice here, really, because they are a brand new side. Some have been playing for many years, but as a united squad underneath that Norwegian flag, it is their first time. That was an incredible shot to get it between the two defenders there. Eberhard here passing it off. This was Larson with a shot on goal that took Gabby Greaves-Wake out of the game, but we saw her back on the ice for the anthem, so it's great to see that she's okay.
Yeah, you could see her during the game, actually. She was just tightening up the helmet again and working on the helmet, so I think she's good, but it was good she was off the ice.
And it meant we got to see Hope Magelke, the number 33, who plays her hockey out there with the Spalding Shamrocks, take to the ice and get some time in net, which will be important come that knockout round. The depth of this USA squad is unstoppable, and it's something that I guess all the teams aside from Canada will be looking up to, to have such firepower in not just line 1 but line 2 and line 3, and to be able to sit quality players like Farity and Rebecca Mann.
But yeah, in 1 hour 13 minutes will be puck drop for the last of the preliminary games. We have Canada versus Great Britain, and both teams will be fighting for the top of that group. We'll see you then. Don't miss it, and we'll see you later. I've been Charlie Skinner with Freya Levy.
Thanks so much.
Bye.